here. And we turn it off, and then we're working again. All right, so now my mic is on. I'm pissed. I'm mad. I'm cheesed. Let me just start there first. If you're not in the Discord, I sent out a message saying I finished recording the album review. Yay! We did it. We finished recording the album review. We did it. Ended up being around 50 minutes, 50, funny enough. So it's pretty in depth. I'm trying to stay away from like the rapaholics. I'm trying to stay away from like the fantastic hip hops because I'm not those guys. I'm me. First of all, this album review was literally off the top of my head, but it was still in depth. Right? Here's the biggest problem with it. First of all, with me recording right now, with me and you guys hear me live. First of all, my mic was plugged in for the whole time I was recording. So no, it's not like my mic was plugged out. But if you are hearing me right now, do I have an echo? That's my only question. Do I have an echo? If I don't have an echo, that means with my mic plugged in, why is there an echo all over my album review? Knowing that I don't touch the mic once it's plugged in. Where did the echo come from? I'm literally going through it because I recorded it in parts. I would record a section, stop. Record a section, stop. Record a section, stop. Record a section, stop. And I did that about 4 or 5 times. Maybe 4 to 6 times. Where did the echo come from? That's my question. So I'm mad. I'm sitting here with an album review that I put in some good thought into, and there's an echo all over it. Now I gotta find some sort of software on Google to try and get rid of the echo. That pisses me off. Because it was literally supposed to be record, or first of all, plug in the mic, record, and then find some clips on the internet to just fill in the holes that needed to be filled in. Where'd the echo come from? That's my question. Like literally, like you will hear it, and I'm trying, like literally, if you go through it right now on CapCut, like I literally turned down the volume to try my best to cut the echo, but that echo is just, it's there like some good spices. Like you gonna know it's there. And that upsets me to my core. Cause I was literally, when I was sitting here speaking, and I'm really speaking like full on like monologue. Damn, that scared me. Who that? I can't even see what name it was. It was kind of blocked by the video. But yo, I appreciate you for tapping in with the mob. I appreciate you for your follow. Thank you so much. I think we're 1 away from the next goal, which is 75 followers. So that's fire. That's fire for sure. But yeah, like I'm literally like listening to it. I listened to my whole thing. I did a pretty good job. I'm not going to lie. For someone with no script, speaking off the top of their head and going through the album thoroughly, I did a good job. Where the echo come from? That upsets me to my core. I'm still going to upload it though. Don't get it twisted. I'm still going to upload it. I literally cannot see the chat right now. This is why I don't go live on the weekend. But anyway, I'm still going to upload it. I'm trying to decide if I should just put it out there in the ether or should I make it members only. That's the only thing I'm struggling with. All I got to do is add my little clips in there. Like some random Drake clips, some random Kendrick clips, random J. Cole clips, etc. ASAP Rocky. But yeah, nah, like it's damn. Like, damn, bruh. Like, it was like everything was just like the things I was saying, the points I was making, everything was just like it was right there. And then this echo just comes into existence and just is dancing around like somebody that's not supposed to be. Anyway, what's good, everybody? How's everyone feeling? Let me go ahead and check out the YouTube chat real quick. I'll make sure to check out the Twitch chat once the other chat box is uploaded. But yeah, that kind of like, it really upsets me. And this dude talking, what's good, what's good? Yeah, I don't have an echo. That's what I thought. So why do people hate you for who you are? I know. Why do people hate you for who you are? All right, here's my chat. Cool. I got too many windows open right now. Dozens of gunshots reported near the White House. First of all, congratulations to Connor for getting his first job, and he starts tomorrow? You got your first job, bro? The first one? Yo, we need to celebrate when you get a paycheck, huh? We need to celebrate when you get a paycheck, because that's when you're going to start to buy your equipment. You know what I'm saying? That's when you're going to have to start buying, like, all right, you're going to need a microphone. All right, you might need some like extra material. You might need a diffuser. You might need this, that, the third. Like, you're going to start to buy things to really rap. And remember, I got to call you before you start rapping again. I just want to see what kind of process or where your headspace is. Because I listened to your last track that you put into the Discord. I don't know if you're still reading something, but yeah, God, like it's tough. It's tough because you wrote down some fire, and you want to try to make sure that you're gonna say everything, but this is where like the broken English kind of comes into play. So it's like with the beat that you select, you have to like simplify the things that you wrote. So a lot of the times, like, you might be writing like full on bars. Sometimes you got to simplify the bars so that it can fit in with the song and it doesn't look like or sound like you're reading something. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, no, like I said, this shit ain't easy. Like, a lot of people make it look easy, but like, this is the real challenge. This is why we needed you on a microphone. It's one thing to type out or to write out your lyrics. It's another thing to like actually rap them, not recite them. You gotta rap that shit now. You see what I'm saying? So that's why I want to get on a phone call with you, just to see where your head at, so you can get like a better understanding of like what to do. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro. Tiff, I know. I read it loud and clear. I'll tell you that. What's good? How you feeling, Tiff? I'm not gonna be here too long because I want to go back and finish putting together the album review, and then I want to be able to upload that for you guys before I go to work tonight. So I want to make sure I get that done, and I'm literally done. I gotta start adding, like, you know how Rapaholics and Fantastic Hip Hop be adding the clips of like Drake and shit. I want to add like some clips of my own, but still have like me talking. So I want to make sure that I get that portion done, and then throw that on YouTube. There's an echo on the effing album review that pisses me off because, excuse me, from when I plug in my mic, I don't touch it. So why is it that when I'm recording and I'm not touching the cord to the mic, there's some random echo? That bothers me. I'm just saying, that really bothers me. I ain't gonna hold you. Flex, I was in Truth No Lie live stream one. Some guy named Hunter said I was full of shit and said I was capping. I say, what? Bro, don't let some dude named Hunter get to you, bro. The man's name is Hunter. The club scene was grim last night. Jesus, let me tell you something, Tiff. Let me tell you something. I seen a man with an OVO sweater on, trying to tell the DJ, yo, you gotta play some of that Drake, bro. You gotta play some of that Drake, man. Let me tell you something. Whatever Drake songs he was playing, that shit was not flying. What did I miss? My prediction, by the way, that shit's still flying. What did I miss is flying. Funny enough, though, the girls don't give a shit. There's some girls that's definitely gonna dance and just like do whatever. That's cool. But you gotta remember one simple fact when you're in the club is that it's full of creeps. The club is full of creeps now, because with the dudes out there that are quote unquote getting lucky, that's attracting a lot of dudes that are desperate to get lucky. Now you have a club filled with dudes that are begging to get lucky, not realizing a lot of them look like busters, and they're around girls that don't mess with busters. So even though they might like the track, dudes might come out of nowhere and try to get a dance, and you gonna kill the vibe. Like, that's literally what I witnessed yesterday, especially towards the end of the night. There's one dude in a red sweater and his friend in a pink trucker hat trying to walk around, talk to some of the girls. I seen two girls, two baddies. I ain't gonna lie. One of them was not my type, but she was thick. Like, I'm talking like strawberry milkshake. Like, she was thick. But that's not my type. Her friend was my type, but that's not where I'm going. Dudes go up to the girls, try to talk to them the whole night. They were dancing with each other, twerking on each other, feeling on each other. They go to the bar to get a little drink break. Come back. They dancing some more. They doing all kind of shit with their bodies and shit. Me as security, I gotta look away. But I look back because I'm like, damn. But I gotta look away. But my point is, they enjoying themselves. They're having a good time. As soon as dudes come up to them, they leave the spot. Jesus Christ. Like, bro, what's wrong with these dudes? What is wrong with these dudes, bruh? Like, it makes no sense to me. Oh my God, it's the drink, girl. I know. Like, you damn right it's the drink. But if you would have seen the way these girls were dancing, I'm just like, it was crazy. It was crazy, bruh. Oh my gosh. But yeah, nah, bro. These dudes are like, there's like straight weirdos. And what bugs my spirit is the girls are sometimes lit enough where they're going to allow these weirdos to touch and feel them up. Half the time, a lot of girls be in the club. They be making out with random dudes they've never even talked to ever. But because dude is like quote unquote attractive until the lights come on, then it's like, oh, what the hell is this? But that's one thing I'm noticing in the club scene. This is the reason why there's a lot of lame ass dudes pulling up to the club. The way a lot of the girls be moving out here, moving loose, moving fast, and then allowing lame niggas to hit or deal with that, that's attracting more lame niggas. I kid you not. I seen a group of 6 dudes yesterday. 4 of them came in. The other 2 came later. Turns out the other 2 are familiar with a lot of the girls in the spot. And now they by the bar talking to the girls, flirting and shit. Now you got the other 4 friends on the sidelines looking at dude like, how the hell? Meanwhile, you supposed to be moving your lips. You nervous. Because you don't really talk to these kind of girls. Now you in the club looking lame because you don't know what to do in the environment you in. Your friends moving fine. You moving suspect. That's crazy to me. That's crazy. What's wrong with that? It's because you're allowing the lame dudes to gain clout. A lot of the lame dudes can't dress. A lot of them got a scent that don't smell good. But because the girls be lit and they thinking the dude's like, oh, I like him. Now you allowing a lame ass nigga to get in your circle. No pun intended. That's crazy. Now you got a lineup of lame niggas outside begging to get in to the point where they're going to bribe security. They never bribed me. I just want to let it know. But they're going to try to bribe security to come in the spot to beg for attention from girls that really don't like them. That's crazy. Tiff, the 90s is completely different from 2026. If you would have seen how they move today, on Jesus Christ's name, I promise you, it is not the same. It is not the same. Did I tell you about the 2 guys that were like dancing with the girls and then a group of 4 guys came over and asked, how'd you do that? Didn't I tell you that the other day? Dude, that's who's in the club. Dudes asking other dudes, how'd you do that? How'd you get her to dance on you, man? Really? Like, like it's crazy. It's crazy. A lot of the girls that are moving too loose. Relax. Relax. The dude is lame. Holy crap. I'm telling you, it's actually crazy out here. It's really crazy. Is this a cool club? Alex, I don't know how to answer that. I'm going to keep it tall with you. I don't know how to answer that. God damn. It's crazy out here, man. I'm telling you. It's real crazy out here. And then when I remember some of the spots I was at in the past in Toronto, similar shit. Similar shit. I've worked outdoor spots. I work outdoor spots. I seen the same shit. Just with people with more jewelry on. Dudes ain't got no game. Girl, don't even get me started. Game? they ain't got no spirit. They ain't got no spirit. They don't have that charisma. They don't even have that bravery in their chest. They soft. They soft. The heck? I'll never forget the time. Bro, the DJ playing a song that comes with a dance. And I like it, so I do the dance. Some dude beside me is like, yo, can you do the dance again? My girl wants to see. I'm like, you're black. Why don't you do the dance? It's in our DNA. He's like, oh, no, I can't do it. I'm like, move from me. Get out my sight. Because I'm not going to do it again. The fuck? Like, what? Like, what do you... Yo, I'm telling you, this is not a real place, bruh. I'm telling you, it makes no sense how I be seeing people move like this. We in the times when dudes want the woman to approach first. Facts! And you would literally see them stand by the bar, on the wall all night thinking, oh, the girl's gonna come up to them. Meanwhile, your pants don't even look right on your body. That's crazy. That's crazy to me, bruh. That's crazy. And don't even get me started on these DJs. Bruh, the DJ yesterday, listen. I love music. I love when good music is played. I love when good music's played at the right time. Bro, this DJ didn't know what he was doing. He was lucky his friend was beside him telling him what songs to play. Because I'm telling you right now, when his friend left, it's like he never knew what he was doing in the first place. I don't know why you thought having Pop That Thang by the Baby, and then you thought it was a good idea to mix that with some random dancehall track. Like, yo, use your brain, my nigga. Like, that's crazy to me. You can't be doing that. That's how you kill the vibe. You lucky half the girls in there drunk. Jesus Christ. Like, it's crazy. It's crazy, bruh. And then I'm security. I gotta make sure the environment's safe. Oh, my God. Like, what are we doing, bro? It's just so crazy to me. Holy, bro. That's so wild, bro. Like, it's so wild. If you were to see, like, if I was allowed to wear a body cam inside the place I work at, on God's name, when you see what I see, y'all will understand everything. I'm telling you. They waiting on me to save the vibe is wild. Funny enough, when I'm hey, real quick. So I have a gig in 2 weeks. I have a gig on 2 weeks and Friday. So I'll be spinning in a spot for the first time in 2 weeks. I might take some days off from live streaming to really focus because I want to make sure I have a good first day. You know, like, I don't get it twisted. If you're part of Discord, you see me practicing, you see me have friends come over, and we're like, literally, when my friends are over, we're literally on the turntables for hours from day to night. Like, we be literally seeing the sunset. We still mixing, figuring shit out, all that jazz. So, like, I want to make sure that I have a good day. So I'm going to take some extra days off from live streaming so I can focus on the turntables. I'm still going to put out videos. But in terms of live streams, I want to make sure, first of all, I get paid. I want to make sure I get paid at the end of the night. And I want to make sure this is a consistent thing so I can get more money in my pockets. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I might take some extra days off. I'm finishing up my set list. So I have a skeleton to, like, when I'm spinning. And then wherever I need to, like, add tracks, I'll add tracks. If someone has a song request, if I like the song, I'll throw it in there. Like this, that, and the third. You know what I'm saying? But, like, I just want to let y'all know. You know what I'm saying? I want to let y'all know. There might be some days where I'm like, I can't go live today. I really want to focus on this. So I want to let y'all know about that now. All right? But yeah, bruh. It's 8:15 right now. I want to be on here for like another 15 minutes at least. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie. I'm excited to DJ for the first time because I'm literally like, I was literally sitting back talking to one of the other security guards. I'm like, I never thought I'd be DJing. I never thought I'd see myself DJing at all. The fact that it took another DJ being trash, forcing me to be a DJ, is kind of crazy if you would think about it. Like, the DJ at this spot before was so bad, it pissed me off to the point where I went and bought the equipment I need to practice DJing. That's wild. Like, do you understand how bad you need to be to force me to spend money so I can practice to be better than you? Do you understand how much rage I must have in my heart to accomplish that? That's wild. That's wild to me personally. I'm just saying. So the fact that I got a gig in 2 weeks, I'll be on the turntables, getting my set list together, making sure I'm getting the right rap records together, making sure I'm putting in the right R&B tracks. I got a lot of Spanish joints. I got a lot of amapiano, Afro beats, dance hall, reggae. I got all of that ready. I want to make sure I have a good night. You know what I'm saying? So it's actually kind of crazy that like, I'm still thinking about it. It's kind of wild. Like, damn. I'm spinning Iceberg. Girl, don't piss me off. The only song I will play off of that project is What Did I Miss? Because you know how I feel about that song. It's good until he starts rapping. All right? And the fact that you call it Iceberg is hilarious. I might play Janice STFU, but I know for a fact there's going to be people, yo, I got a song request. Yo, can you play it? Can you play it? I want you to play this song for me. Like, okay, whatever. Like, all right, cool. Whatever you say, buddy. Whatever you say, bruh. Jesus, bruh. Oh, my goodness. But, yeah. Yeah, Life in Prison is wild. That's a wild title. Just to say that. She said Iceman is a 9 out of 10. I gave it like a 6 or a 7. Oh, shit. Lightwalker's live. Olay. Lightwalker's live. Well, then what am I live for? I mean, I just wanted to show face mainly. TikTok star Big Groove targeted in lethal blow fit. Excuse me? Pause. Anyway, what am I reacting to? I only want to I want to do something quick and then get out of here, to be honest. If there's anything, mind you. Chud the Builder is dead. Oh, Lord. Drake save What's the Dirt's channel from UMG. That's crazy. Oh, I was watching this live earlier. It was a nice live still. Yeah, no, I'm not really sure what I can really react to. Honestly, I just wanted to go live to chat if I wanted to be completely honest. Anthony Fantano and What's the Dirt are beefing again. That's embarrassing. Music executive says Drake's Iceman album was 2 years too late. Rotted. Say it ain't so. Shoot. Let's check this one out.
What we talking about today?
What we talking about today? All right, Mr. Ray Daniels, sir. Let me hit this record button. This is going to be the video for today. Then we're going to get up out of here. Then we're going to finish up this Iceman review. And I'm going to upload it before I get to work. Yo, hopefully. All right, hopefully. Fingers crossed. Can I cross more fingers? Fingers crossed. Cross your toes. You know what I'm saying? All right, we recording. Now, am I echoing? Because I'm not supposed to be echoing because I ain't touched the cord to the microphone, so I don't understand why there's an echo on my album review. Anyway, we got Ray Daniels. Is Drake's Iceman album 2 years too late? Music exec weighs in. Man, let's just go ahead and get started. Like, comment, share, subscribe. You know the vibe. You tap in with your favorite Canadian reaction channel and network. Let's get started.
What we talking about today?
Well, I mean, we've got the hip-hop professor in the building, so I think it's only right.
We go Iceman.
Yeah, we bring it up.
Yes, yeah. We already gave our reviews yesterday.
Okay.
We want your Iceman review from an MC.
So, I haven't fully
dive deep into Iceman. If I'm being honest, you know, I'm living with it. You know, I'm taking it back to when we was younger, Ray. You know, I'm letting certain records breathe. I want to see how certain people react to records. I'm playing them in the headphones, playing them in the car. So I think the next time I pull up, I'll have an actual review. But for right now,
Who is
I'm gonna
you?
call you back. Keep going.
for right now though, I'm just kind of taking it all in. Pause. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Shout out to Drizzy.
So our predictions.
Let's talk about the predictions, right?
What was your number? Because I feel like, see, that's why we need to have somebody write stuff down. Because I know for a fact mine was 650.
650.
Yep.
I
Yes.
said the
Mine was too.
highest.
Yes, you did.
He said his was 2. I remember Stanley's being 650.
It was, yeah. Scout's honor.
I think his was high. I know
I
mine.
thought somebody said like 8. Was that
I
me?
said 8.
Okay.
I said 650 to 8 if he follows the rules.
I said 450 to 5. That's what I said.
No, you did.
That's the same
I
thing
remember that.
Hitmaker said around there too.
450
And I
to
think
5.
I was like, I just tried to scale it a little higher. I was like 567. So
Yeah.
yeah.
So he's at what, 520, Ray? Is that
The
what
numbers, I got it right here. He's on pace to sell 520 first week on Iceman, 135 on Made of Honor, and 130 on Habibi. So I mean, if
That's 780.
yeah,
Ray said 800.
520.
Ray said 800. I'm just telling y'all.
No, but
I just want to make sure I know I said 800.
but Iceman, we all know, was 520. And I do believe that he would have done 650 had he put out a record. If he would have put the Future record out a week before, he's 650, 700, maybe even 8, like Ray said. But the promotion was great, but there wasn't a lead single. The first leak that he had was Make 'Em Remember. It was a rap. It was some rap shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and then I want to say an hour before, you know, he said, I'm dropping 3 albums. As soon as I saw that, I called Ray.
Yeah, he called me. It was like, yo, what's up?
What shots could you say?
No, I didn't ask. I was knocked
He
out.
was knocked out.
Okay.
But I don't ever call Ray.
Nah, that was one of those. I'm like, what's going on? I hope Mickey Straight ain't in jail or nothing like that.
I wanted to see what he had to say. I figured he was watching it, but there was, the Knicks wasn't playing.
Ray
Nah,
Delusional,
they weren't
girl, I
playing.
know.
But so let me ask you this: so here's what I think. I think on Iceman, I think what Drake just did was what he needed to do for the last 2 years. If there was any kind of talk, he shut it up. If there was any kind of wonder where his mind is at, he answered it. If you want to know how he felt about someone, whether it was Jay, Ross, ASAP, Khaled, he let you know. And he gave us 2 albums with vibes on it. And so it's like he killed all the birds with one stone. And I don't know if I don't like speaking like, because I'm in the music business. I think it's reckless for me to say, and he's out his deal. Like, we don't know if he's out his deal yet, but what's good, y'all? Listen. You can be a member of my YouTube community. It's only $5. You get all the interviews, all the value early. We need our YouTube community to sign up for our memberships. Or you can go to Patreon and you can sign up for our Patreon also for as low as $5 a month. So come join us. We need you. We're building a community. I got my stuff together. If you've been with me this long, now's the reason to stay. That strategic move, I mean, dog, it was brilliant. It was brilliant. And he came back the way he was supposed to come back. Because he was talking big shit. That's all my only problem with Drake was he left when the battle went. He went.
God damn, bro. Left to go where? See, this is my thing. It's like the current faces in hip hop media has the timeline to everything all wrong. And now you're spreading misinformation. Where did he go? Is my question. That's what I keep asking, because it's like we've seen him active this whole time. So please, you got to enlighten me in terms of where did he go? Because as far as I see it, he went to this track, he went to this track, he went to this track, he went to this track. Drop this album, put this track out, was on this track, was on this track, this track, this track, this track, this track, this track, and this track, and then finally ended up on 21 Savage album on this track. So where did he go?
Went away and he went and found another thing. If he would have he could have did this 3-4 months after the battle.
I agree. I'm with
3-4
you.
months after the battle, and what
Facts.
Kendrick would. It feels like he's playing.
Okay, so now you want to make sense. Yes, you should have done this 3-4 months after the album instead of sue. Whose bright idea was it to sue? Iceman should have been out 2 years ago. I can happily agree with that. That would have changed the landscape for everything. Not like us probably wouldn't be on the run that it had if you interrupted it by dropping a project. That could have disrupted everything. That could have been your power play. But you wanted to sue. That's literally like, it makes no sense to me why we went down this path. There's nothing nobody can tell me that's gonna convince me to believe that this was the right thing to do. Cause it's not.
And catch up to a world that he was already running.
I think he
Yes,
was
he
burnt out
dropped
after the
100
tour
gigs.
because like Kendrick caught him in the middle of a tour. I think that was a strategic play too.
Let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Hold on. I gotta say something. If I'm in the middle of a fight with Mickey, and me and Mickey fight to 12 rounds, and my enemy come in the ring trying to fight me after me and Mickey fight, I can't have no excuse. I gotta fight that nigga.
That's a fact.
It can't be like I'm weak. It don't matter.
Facts.
The Knicks is playing tonight. Somebody had 48 hours and we had 9 days.
That's a fact.
We had 9 days because we handled our business earlier than y'all.
yeah.
And that's why.
I agree.
So it's like, I just hate that can be the narrative.
That's fair.
One narrative that I heard was more so on the terms of
Whose
there
daughter
was a
is
lot
that?
going, like how the labels handled the situation and the lawsuits doing that. Is he paused, he was handling that, and now with this drop, that might be why they're circulating that.
So
He
some
might
of
be
my-
trying-
I don't like how he just sitting there with that tight shirt and the shorts on, and then she got to stare at him. That's not a good setup. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's kind of suspicious to me.
get out his deal.
Some of my supporters were saying that the label got behind Not Like Us because it was an actual single. And if we all remember during that time, like, I don't believe Drake dropped a bop. I think the closest one was Push Ups, maybe.
Yeah.
But Family Matters is 8 minutes long. Like,
Yeah.
6.
what is a label gonna do with a 8 minute song? But Not Like Us had like legs of its own. It's about 3.5, 4 minutes. Very catchy, very up-tempo beat. And y'all call me the professor. Drake's strategy was very bad. He approached Kendrick like, you a lyricist? I'm gonna rap with you.
Mm-hmm.
And Kendrick said, I'm gonna take this moment to bop you.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that caught Drake off guard. And now we're seeing the after effects of it. But Iceman is here. Maid of Honor is here. A lot of the Habibti, and a lot of the hip hop heads they don't like Maid of Honor.
Of course not.
Why is that?
When I heard that shit, I'm like, oh no, this is it.
Well, Maid of Honor
I
is
go
the vibe,
outside.
right?
It's
Maid of Honor is
vibes,
the
yeah.
That's my point.
He's ready for the
That's
summer.
not so here's something else that's very unfair to Drake. He's super uber talented.
Yes.
And when you're uber talented and you can satisfy more than one audience, that becomes a problem. As great as a rapper, an MC as Joe Budden is, he can't create vibes. As great as Future is as creating vibes and hit records, he's not going to give you anything lyrical, miracle to make you think. Right? It's like Drake is the only person that checks every box in hip hop. Drake and Kanye.
Yeah, and yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
it's only two people that check every box that they speak to every audience,
I
right?
don't know, gang.
And for Drake, Iceman feels the lyrical miracle guys, the hip hop nation, the guys that care about the streets, the hip hop nation, whatever it is. And then the Maid of Honor and Habibta, they give you the vibes that his non-street audience wants.
Yes.
So instead of Drake, and by the way, Chris Brown should have learned from this. Instead of dropping 37 songs on one album,
Yes.
you can drop 3 albums with 12 songs each and one with 13 and get way more traction because everything has a theme.
Yeah, so this is another thing because I think one thing I'm noticing within hip hop is that the different corners, the different subsections, subgenres in hip hop, through my eyes, it's looking like everybody's putting their walls up again because they want to protect what they like and not have things bleed over anymore, because that's when hip hop starts to become lame. When different genres are bleeding into other genres and the industry is kind of forcing them to mix. The reason why I say that is because with Ray Daniels and his crew and people that think like him, this is their box that they put the walls up to, that they want to protect. They want to protect this idea of Aubrey. Other people that follow that idea would be in that box, but they got their walls up because now when we look to the regular consumer, after what we've seen through multiple videos, whether if it's from me, HHSB crew, or other content creators, when we're reacting to the consumers reacting to Iceman, that's completely different. This section has their walls up because they don't agree with what they're hearing. Now, don't get it twisted. Don't let the sales numbers and the units sold fool you, because the interest for this album was at its peak. It was at as high as it can be. That was what the interest for the album was at, right? I want to say that because the sales and the units sold doesn't reflect on the sound on the projects, because a lot of people disagree with that. So even though they tuned in, they sold, and they gave that purchase, in a sense, whether if they purchased it or they streamed it, but they gave that unit sold to whoever gets that, and that's added to the overall number. So yeah, it's gonna have this much units sold, but in terms of longevity, in terms of going back to the streams and to continue to stream the project, that's not looking hot right now. And that's an interesting conversation that a lot more of us need to have, because this is where the numbers are, it's like, it's conflicted in itself. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, yeah, this is what the number is, but when you see the representation online and you look at the numbers, it doesn't match. That means the numbers don't matter no more, because even if you sell high and the project doesn't have a good sound to it, that's a problem. And that's more of a problem. But people only care about big numbers. It's like the same way how crows are attracted to shiny things. Humans, people, are attracted to big numbers because they think the big numbers is the end all be all. That's not how that works. You can be standing beside somebody that has millions and can be lame as hell. Meanwhile, a dude that got a couple thousand would be 100 times better than the dude with the millions, because at least they're not lame and they're giving you a good vibe. A lot more people need to understand and learn this idea, or relearn this idea, because the numbers are not matching the vibe no more. And if the industry continues to follow the numbers only, that's going to be a bigger problem for music, because if y'all only care about y'all payment and look making the numbers be like nice and high, but the music is suffering, what does that say about the future of music? That's crazy to me. What's good, Ant? The purchases were similar to GNX for Iceman. GNX was a surprise drop with harder metrics, a midweek release, and a midday release. Yeah, exactly. But that's the mystique that GNX has. Kendrick could have easily rolled this out and gave it a release date to make people be excited for this. But in that idea, it's like he spared him by being the boogeyman that he is and just making the album appear midday Friday. Also, 227K average in an easier environment across 3 albums for the numbers king. Yeah, that's not good. That's not good whatsoever. That is not good whatsoever. But it's just interesting to see and hear the conversations that other people are having about this project, because what they're talking about doesn't align with the numbers that are presented, if that makes sense. On top of that, with units sold, until we get that number, from what I've seen, it is not 750K. If I'm correct, the last time I saw the number, it was around 639K. That's a lot different from 750. I'm just saying. So it's just interesting to kind of like to see what other people are talking about with this project. Now, I'm still mad that, anyway, let me go ahead and end this. Let me go ahead and end this recording. Now, what time is it? Damn, 38. Time is flying. Now, I'm still mad that there's an echo on my album review, but I'm still uploading it. I want to make that clear. I'm going to see if I can upload it before I go to work. I don't have a lot of time, but I'm going to see if I can upload it before work. So I'm going to go right now. I'm going to be live again tomorrow. I'm probably going to be live again tomorrow before I start spinning on the turntables. Because I want to make sure I get my practice in, but I'll be live again tomorrow, hopefully earlier in the day, because I wouldn't have anything holding me back. But yeah, I'm gonna go. I got work in a bit. I want to see if I can finish this. I already have everything, just like everything's ready. I just got to add some little video clips in there, here and there, and just put it out there. I don't know if it's gonna be for everybody or for members only, but it's coming out. It's definitely coming out. So I'm going to call it here. I'm going to go. I'm going to run to the washroom. I'm going to come back. I'm going to finish this up. I'm going to get ready for work. I'm going to be at work on time, and we're going to have a good night tonight, even though it's extra windy outside and it's raining. But we going to do what we need to do. You know, but I'll be live tomorrow. Anyway, I got to go. Take care. Be well. Be safe. Stay true. Be you. Live long, and long live peace. Have a great day. Have a great night wherever you're on this world. Thank you for stopping by on this short live today. Don't forget to take care of people. Don't forget to take care of yourself. Don't forget to take care of your family. And don't forget to be an outstanding individual. Peace. God damn, bro. I gotta go.